Hello, Michael Hughes, Michael Hughes Training. In earlier videos we looked at some of the pros and cons of e-learning, of online training. Today I want to look at another major con of e-learning. E-learning is often seen as being flexible and accessible to people, but actually e-learning can be quite discriminatory and quite challenging for large groups of workers. For example, if you have staff who struggle with the English language, then e-learning can be very daunting and challenging indeed. Or maybe you have staff who are fluent in English, but who have difficulty reading. And you would be surprised at what percentage of the British population has issues with reading. So if your staff has issues with literacy or language, e-learning can be a real challenge. E-learning can also be a challenge to those who lack technological savvy. People who aren't good with the tech, people who struggle to send an email. And you may think, well, everybody has these skills these days, but not everybody does. I work with staff who struggle to turn off their mobile phone in class. Staff who don't know how to put their mobile phone on silent. And we're expecting these staff to actually log on to portals and go through a process. It's not always that easy for people. And thirdly, e-learning favours the motivated and the organised. And not everybody is motivated. Not everybody is. There are many people who think, this is my work life, this is my home life. Once I step outside the door, that is it. I don't want to know about work. And expecting those people to actually do a module in their own free time is anathema to them. They just don't want to do it. Or maybe they don't even want to do the work. So you have people who are doing a job they don't particularly like, and then they're expected to do all this e-learning in their own free time. Again. Or even if they're not doing their free time, they're doing it at work, they may not want to do it. They would rather be on the floors working with the residents than sitting in an office or sitting at a desk working through a programme. And then there's the issue of being organised. Your staff may be motivated to do the training, but they may lack the organisational skills to make it happen. And you may think, well, hang on, the module only takes 30 minutes at tops. Well, people can have very busy lives outside of work, and they have busy lives in work. So you take somebody from a work setting where they're very organised and they've got their whole team around them making sure they stay on point. Outside of the workplace, where they have family commitments and all other sorts of stuff going on, they may not be quite so organised. Not everybody is motivated and organised. And if you have staff who aren't particularly motivated, or aren't particularly organised, who aren't technologically savvy, and have issues with language and or literacy, then you're going to struggle to get them through the e-learning module. They're going to struggle to do it, they may try to avoid doing it, and in the end it doesn't get done, and you spend a lot of time chasing them to get them to do it. So there's a major disadvantage of e-learning. It definitely does favour some people over others. It favours those who are literate, it favours those who are fluent, it favours those who are motivated, it favours those who are technologically savvy, and it favours those who are able to organise their time. If your staff have issues with any of those things, then e-learning could be a problem for them. And if it's a problem for them, it's a problem for you. My name is Michael Hughes. Get in touch. My email address is info@michaelhughestraining.com. In the meantime, please subscribe, check out my other videos, and keep up the good work.